for chili.
I'm telling you, Case, chili's supposed to be hot.
Not to where it wakes you up in the middle of the night.
It's all part of it, Mom. The total Edison chili experience.
Yeah, and this is the funnest part.
Yogurt. I gotta have some yogurt. Oh, there you are.
Wouldn't you just kill if there were a great movie on? No Western.
Come on, Turner, let's check out what's on TV. I got the big chair.
Hey, your father gets a big chair, Tina.
I use too many spices, don't I? I mean, that's obvious. But, you know, the thing is, it never seems that spicy at the time. You know, you're tasting, you're adding. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in here half the time.
Casey, you're feeding a family of 6. You got one basic rule of thumb. If they keep eating it, keep serving it.
It's okay. They're gone. Yeah, but they're lovable. Anywho, so where were we? Right. And my point was, you don't fall in love with the queen bee. 10,000 drones and one female. What are your odds? Love, schmov. Look at you tiny little heart shattered. Sting Fred? What's he got to do with it? Listen, no. You know what it is? He wears that white lab coat, and, you know, you're attracted to bright colors. So, you know, you're upset. You take it out on him. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe someone neglected to tell you, but when a bee stings somebody, it's curtains for that particular bee. You know, your stinger falls off. And trust me, it's an ugly way to go. You mean you want to end it? All over that female? This guy has definitely got it bad.
This weekend on Snowy River, the McGregor Saga.
New Italian cappuccino.
See, kid, life is hills and valleys. Of course I have. Maybe, you know, not exactly the same thing you're going through. You see, I was always kind of lucky with the ladies. But hey, I still know how you feel. See, old Harry Arker's been down some bumpy roads in his day. Well, there was this one time in particular. Of course, not something I generally like to talk about. But if it'll help you through your crisis. Let me see, I guess it was about a year and a half ago, you know. Anyway, long before your time. And there was a show I used to watch.
Is that wild or what? And I swear, Lanny, every word of it is true. You, my friend, lead a weird existence. Gee, thanks. You know, Lanny.
Anyways, let's move on. Our next guest is another disturbed one. He used to be a school teacher. One day he just quit and started doing stand-up. Cut to 2 years later. He's opening for people like Bert Cassidy, Myra Gladstone, Ray Poonteen. I mean, the list just goes on. And I'm proud to say he got his start right here on the Lanny Reef Show.
Woo, what a break! Woo, woo, woo. That's heat.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, the observational comedy of Nemo Buttram.
Never heard of him.
Idella.
How are you folks? You know what I don't get? Showers. How many of you people take showers?
Yes.
Oh, okay, now explain this to me, all right? Explain this. You get into the shower, you start off dry, right? And then you get in and you get wet. And then you get out, right? And you start to towel yourself, and then you're drier. You're drier than you were when you started. I mean, are we just wasting time here? Eggs. How about eggs? You guys ever eat eggs?
No, we never ate an egg.
Right.
Idella.
Well, you gotta be real careful with them. You know, when you buy them, you make sure they're not broken, right? And then when you take them out to the car, you gotta be real careful, right? Right?
Did this on Letterman.
And then you get home, and the next thing you do in the morning, you make an omelet. What's the first thing you do? You break the eggs, right?
Hey! Well, you watch too much of that drivel, and your brain will turn to mush.
I was enjoying that.
Yep, you gotta admit, Harry, he's pretty bad.
The guy opens for Ray Poonteen.
Oh, you're 10 times funnier than he is. We should be watching you.
Yep, good night, Harry. Good night, Idella.
Good night. See you in the morning.
Come on, Harry, time for bed.
If you don't mind, I would like to see the rest of the Lanny Reef show.
It never fails to amaze me.
Here we go.
You sit up half the night watching some show business phonies talking about themselves, and you're hanging on every word like there's something special. Meanwhile, the irony of the thing is you got more going for yourself than the whole bunch of them put together.
Are we done?
How can you waste your time like this? Don't you have goals? Things you want to do in life?
Yes. And the main one is watching the rest of the Lanny Reef show.
Idella, Muckalorca, you married a dreamer.
The TV?
Turn it on yourself.
It takes hours.
The exercise will do you good.
I started thinking about what she said. 43 years of age, there I was. A fly with a guy's head. Was that it? Was that my destiny? There has to be more. Then I realized the only reason I watched the Lanny Reef show is, well, deep down, I wanted to be up there. Like them in the spotlight, entertaining the people. Hey, kid, you still with me? Of course, up till then, I never had the guts to do anything about it. But then, somehow, Idella, in her clumsy, adorable way, inspired me. So the next day, I flew downtown to the studio. I knew they'd tape Lanny's show in the afternoon. I had no idea what I was going to do, but I was going to do something.
I am trying to do cutting edge here, and you keep surrounding me with stiffs.
Lanny, sweetheart, you have got to relax.
I need guests who can sparkle, people I can get something going with.
We are working on it. We're doing our best.
We're doing our best.
How am I supposed to make Audrey L'Amour interesting? My audience thought she was dead. I thought she was dead.
You can do it. You know why, Lanny? Because you're the best. You're beautiful. You look gorgeous.
We're back. And now I'd like to bring out my first guest. One of the great ladies of stage and screen. A living legend in the true sense of the word. Ladies and gentlemen, the miraculous Miss Audrey L'Amour.
Wonderful. Audrey L'Amour. One of a kind. Audrey L'Amour. Living legend. A living legend. Audrey L'Amour. Right here. Over here.
here. Audrey Lamont. The Audrey Lamont. Audrey.
Miss Audrey Lamont. What? Is she okay?
I heard something crack.
But she's all right.
Miss Audrey Lemoy, a great artist, a great performer.
And, oh yeah, everything's under control.
One of the great troopers. We built the whole show around her. So why'd you let go of her? I mean, she was obviously having trouble walking.
I'd like to apologize.
Hey, Lanny.
What?
Need a last-second replacement?
Who said that?
Over here, on the microphone.
On the microphone.
Yeah, see me?
What is it?
Yeah!
I'll take that as a compliment.
Bug or something.
So anyway, I went down to one of those new trendy restaurants, you know, with the midget waiters. Everyone can see what you're having.
A talking fly. Are we getting this?
Oh, it's tough. You know, being a man in a fly's body. Try buying off the rack.
I don't believe this.
I remember I was dating two women at the same time. One was Hawaiian, the other was a Sioux Indian. And I realized I didn't love either of them. I love drums! What are you doing? What's the going?
We'll be right back.
Every day, you take more than 8,000 steps. And when you have a corn, each...
Pizza Bagel Bites. Pizza whenever you want it.
On the Family Channel.
There's always Saturday at 7:30 on the Family Channel.
Oh, why does that keep happening? Okay, let's try it again. This is experiment V, as in Victor, 19662B, as in, boysenberry. Boysenberry, okay. Now, here I'm attempting to determine if intensified bombardment by Q waves can inhibit molecular rate in such a way as to decelerate the natural aging process of certain highly complex organic structures, such as, in this case, a tomato. Now, not this tomato, the tomato in the chamber.
Anyway, if this works, we're talking about extending the lifespan of...
Fred!
Casey.
What?
Fred, have you seen Harry?
Have I seen Harry? No.
It's not like him to be gone this long.
Well, Harry's fine. He can take care of himself.
No, it doesn't feel right, Fred. He missed breakfast.
So?
Waffles.
Now, that is strange.
Yeah, none of the kids have seen him all day, and Idella says he didn't come to bed last night.
Well, how does she know these things? He's a fly.
Well, I'm not gonna ask her, but I mean, obviously she must have some way of telling. Fred, please, go look for him.
I guess. Case, why is it always me? It's not easy looking for a fly, you know?
Harry's my brother, Fred, and he's in some kind of trouble. I have this bad feeling.
Yeah, well, what day is it?
Monday.
Oh, garbage day. We at that dump. Harry! 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 Where are you? Harry? Harry, if you're out there playing games again, it's not funny. You managed to get everybody all upset. Harry? Harry.
Exactly. Things were not looking good pour moi. No, I died. Would you let me finish the story? Well, needless to say, everyone around here was bummed out because, let's face it, I'm beloved.
Look, I'm telling you, he'll be fine. He always comes back. Come on, Turner. More tomato?
No, thanks.
Oh, let's face it. We all knew he was living on borrowed time. What kind of chance does a fly have in this world? He could be dangling from a fly strip somewhere, or splattered on somebody's windshield, or galvanized on a light bulb, for all we know.
I bet he got disintegrated by a bug zapper.
You all knew it was only a matter of time before he bought the big one.
I tell him.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Ike. Let's check down at the petting zoo again. Sure.
I'll go take another look behind Taiwan on.
Come on, Turner. Let's get ready for bed.
Okay.
Idella? Can't sleep.
Would you like some company?
Idella, don't worry, okay? Nothing's happened to Harry. I have this gut feeling. I'll admit earlier I had this other gut feeling that something was wrong, but now that gut feeling is gone and I have this other gut feeling, you know?
Casey, Idella, come here, quick!
I remember I was dating two women at the same time. One was Hawaiian, the other was a Sioux Indian. And I realized I didn't love either of them. I love drums!
We'll be right back.
Freddie, from the station.
It's too late. It's the middle of the night. No one would be there.
They're doing the show.
Yeah, but it's not live. They would have taped that this afternoon sometime.
You mean they had time to edit and it still looks like that?
Well, shouldn't we phone anyway, Fred? Maybe someone can tell us what happened.
Mom, what's wrong?
Well, your Uncle Larry's on TV on the Lanny Reef show, and he was...
Wait, it's back on.
Well, we're back. For those of you who've just joined us, this is my new co-host, Harry the Talking Fly.
Let me out of here! I can't breathe!
Not so fast, Harry. You're the best little ratings grabber to come along since Tiny Tim.
I need oxygen!
I don't know where this little fella came from or how he got the way he is, but hey, let's find out.
You killed him! Let him out.
Come on, Harry. Don't be a spoil sport. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Harry? Oh, no. Harry? No, Harry. Harry?
The oldest flight trick in the book! The fake generalty! Yeah! You got it! How'd I do?
Harry, you should have...
Harry, how could you be so stupid?
We were looking all over for you.
Yeah, but I had that audience right in the palm of my... What would you call that? Paw, exactly.
You sure did trick him, Uncle Harry.
Yeah. That midget waiter joke were gangbusters.
We didn't see that part.
What? It was the the show. See, it all started off when Audrey Lemoy tripped.
Audrey Lemoy's still alive?
Lots of ski trips.
Buy one Health Mart brand item, get the second for only a penny.
Another meal made simple with pork. Slice it. Or white meat.
See, kid, there's always a way to get through a crisis, no matter how bad it might seem. Of course it was a crisis. I had to come to terms with, you know, the fact that I'll never be appreciated for being anything other than a fly. Yeah, but I got over it. You know, we've all got our cross to bear. Mine happens to be an exoskeleton. Hey, look, no. No, you're more than welcome. Look, I want you to promise me that you'll, you know, go out and enjoy life's bounty and, you know, don't take things so personal. That's more like it. Now, go on, get going. Fly, my friend. Fly into a new tomorrow. Hey, look out for the window! Is this a cruel world or what? Why can't you people leave a little smudge on the glass? You know, for the benefit of others. Hmm? You're okay. He's okay. You gotta be more careful. Watch where you're going.
R-E-A-D, read.
Have a safe and enjoyable summer from all of us at the Family Channel, The Summer Place.
Fred? What have you done with the dishes?
Oh, I'll change them back.
By dinner time?
Well, we could order in, or you could cook us something.
Well, you know, we could order in if it's going to help with your science. It's the very least I can do.
Look, Mom, this one's small enough for a box.
Sweetie, don't touch. Turner!
Is this so you can make me small again, Dad?
You see how I figured that out? Genius potential.
I'd settle for well-behaved. Maybe you could put something in there that would make him obey his mother.
Mm-hmm. You see, love of my life, you're missing a very salient point here.
Really?
When Turner steps out of that chamber in approximately 15 minutes, he'll be small enough, once again, where we can intimidate him, the way it was meant to be.
I'll go get in the chamber now.
Kids, you gotta shrink them.
to pay the $8.95 shipping and handling charges. Call 1-800-85... So act now.
Okay. Ready, Turner?
Fred, we have to talk about this.
Second floor, menswear.
Fred!
Second floor, menswear.
Really starting to bug me, Fred.
Look, Case, don't let it get to you, all right? He's just a kid.
He fights with me all the time now. It's a constant battle.
Well, look, you got to establish those boundaries.
Establish those boundaries? Mr. Lenient is talking about establishing boundaries.
Hey, he doesn't get away with any of that stuff with me.
You liar! How can you stand there and say he doesn't wrap you around his little finger?
Because he doesn't.
What about the mall? Huh?
What?
An hour before dinner, Turner demands an ice cream, and what do? You give it to him.
Wrong, Case. He demanded 4 caramel custard cones, and I only gave him 1. And why? Boundaries, Case. Boundaries. You gotta draw those parameters. He said, Pop, I want 4 caramel custard cones. And I said, no way. You're gonna have 4 scoops and just 1 cone. 4. 1. There's a line there, Casey, and you can't let him cross it. Gotta go.
You're so pathetically deluded, it's beyond belief.
Thank you.
Let me put it this way. Next year, he'll be going to school. Do we want the teachers phoning every second day? And the principal? And...
That tickled.
the guidance counselor? And the truant officer? Do we want to end up with that kind of kid?
That should have worked. That definitely should have worked.
This kind of thing festers and grows. Either we deal with it or Judge Wapner will.
I don't understand it. They did everything exactly the same.
Turner, come on up. No. Turner, get up here. No. See, Fred, he won't listen.
Come up, little guy.
Okay, Dad.
See, they get to stages where they rebel. When I was little, I hated doing grammar at school, and no matter how hard my parents tried to get me to work at it, I just kept thinking it doesn't matter, you know, and now that I'm older, I realize it does.
Okay, Case, well, let me simplify this for you, all right? Now, Turner's our child, and we're both in this together. But right now, I'm having no problems with him. You, on the other hand, are having a problem with him. Now, when he bugs me, I deal with it. When he bugs you, you deal with it.
He was hungry.
Your mother specifically told you not to let that mangy feline in the house. She's allergic.
But he was starving. What could I do?
You could do what you're told for once.
I'll get rid of it.
Don't leave me.
Come on, Fido. Outside.
This is the last straw, Turner. I told you never touch that cookie jar. Don't put it back.
You're on your own.
You're trying to challenge me. I want to see just how tough old Bub can really be. Well, you're about to find out. You're going to your room, Turner, right now, which means no lunch.
Strong, decisive. The downside, of course, I gave him lunch an hour ago.
Okay, then go to your room without...
He loves his bedtime story.
No bedtime story. And it was a good one, Turner. It was great. King Walrus comes down from the mountain, and there's a magic goose, and they have to save the little prince. Yeah, it's too bad you're gonna miss it.
You had to do it, Case.
Mom's mean to me. I don't like her as much.
You do too.
Well, okay. But not right now.
Trust me, Turner, it'll blow over. It always does.
I thought she was gonna spank me.
Come on, Turner, get real. Has Mom ever spanked any of us?
Her eyes got real funny,
Okay, Turner. It's time I explain some of the rules.
Are we gonna play a game?
Yeah, in a way.
Oh, like the time we played hide-go-seek only you forget it, and I hide it in the closet for 5 hours?
Better. Now, there's this thing you want to do, but Mom and Dad say you can't do it.
Right.
But you do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then you get nailed. So what do?
Yell.
And what do you do?
Cry.
But if they know it's fake crying, they get even madder.
Wow, you're real smart, Ike.
Okay, now sit down, and here's where we get to step 2. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, pay attention, because I'm only going to say this once.
Okay.
You're running away from home.
But I would never do that.
No, Turner, you're not running away from home. You just say you're running away from home.
I would never do that.
No, Turner, you're not running away from home. You just say you're running away from home.
But I would never do that.
Oh, you just say. You just say you're running away from home.
But I would never do that.
Obviously, he's not ready for the advanced stuff. Hi, Mom.
I know what you've been doing.
What?
I heard you in there with Turner.
You did?
Well, I didn't hear the actual words, but I know what you were in there trying to do. Thanks, Ike. Because, you know, sometimes it's hard raising kids. Any time a big brother can help out a little brother, it makes a mom's job a lot easier. You know, once in a while, I wonder whether I'm doing a good job. But then I look at you. You've turned out to be a pretty good kid, so I guess I must be doing something right.
Turner, you've been very, very bad. Yeah? Well, if you spank me, then I'll run away to a faraway place where they have monsters with teeth and scarier than king walruses, and then I'll grow a beard, and then you'll be sorry. Yeah, and I'll have lots of friends, and some of them will have limps, but still they'll be my friends, and then... Uh-oh. Something's wrong. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Hold on, Buck.
Turner, you know what I was saying about running away? Turner. Turner. Turner! Oh, no.
From Auto Shade, available at Target and Payless Drug.
Return with me to Walton's Mountain. The Waltons, weeknights at 7. Centennial, a stunning saga spanning 200 years. Karras, Mark Harmon, Richard Crenna, Dennis Weaver. Tomorrow at 8 on the Family Channel.
Where are we, Buck? Can't you see anything? No. Wherever it is, it sure is cozy. Wow, it's super soft. It's softer than. It's softer than. It's really soft. Look, a cave. Hello, hello. It echoes. Echo! 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 You do it, Buck. And do Uncle Harry.
And I you, and I you, and I you, and I you, and
I wonder what's in there. Yuck! Oh, it's gross. It's yucky. Smells like. Smells like.
So long, Ken. Sorry it has to end like this.
Well, maybe it wasn't how we planned it, but life can't always deal us the hand we want.
It wasn't life, Ken. It was you.
Hey, wait a minute now. Hold on, baby. This thing wasn't my fault.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No way, Karen.
Yes, Ken.
No, Karen.
Afraid so.
Was not.
You're wrong. Yes, it was.
Negative.
Admit it.
It's your fault.
No, sorry, Bob.
Your fault?
No.
Karen.
No, you're wrong.
Karen. Wasn't my fault. No way, baby. No, it wasn't this kid's fault. It wasn't my fault. Wasn't.
I'm afraid so.
Was not, my dear. Frankly, my dear, it was your fault. Not mine.
No, it's your fault.
Oh, yours all the way. Yep. Bring it up.
No, it wasn't.
Bring it up. Your fault.
No, it wasn't my fault.
Big fault of yours. No fault of mine. Ooh, we all have faults, but it was your fault. Are you telling me it's my fault?
That's what I'm saying. Watch my lips.
You're wrong.
No.
Wrong.
Wrong.
It was your fault. Well,
think about it.
it was your fault.
Talk about padding a scene. Hi. What are you doing?
Mom, something's happened. I was talking to Turner, and I was sort of just kidding, but...
How could you be so irresponsible?
I'm really sorry, Mom.
Yeah, right. Like, sorry's gonna fix everything. So what else did you tell him, Mike? What other good advice did you give your little brother?
Nothing. I didn't think he'd do it.
Okay, all right, calm down. You looked everywhere in the house?
Yes.
Where would he go? Where would he go?
Mom, Buck's gone.
My little baby. What have you done? Okay, Ike. We're gonna look everywhere. We're gonna find him.
Mom, is that you?
All right, look, I'm going to repeat this once again. And no more smart remarks, please. Yes, he's 4 years old. He's 6'3". No, he's not 3'6". Yes, I do know the difference. You know, for a police officer, you have a very condescending attitude. And to think I supported you guys during the 60s when your credibility was at an all-time low. Well, let me speak to your superior. Oh. Well, you would think that someone in your high rank would have a little bit more respect for the public. Oh, you're upset. What's the matter? Not enough honey-glazed donuts this morning? Hey! A cat just broke into the house. No, not a cat burglar, a cat.
Mom, Dad, anybody. They can't hear us, Buck. But don't worry. They'll find us. Maybe this happened to us because we were bad. But we weren't really bad. Well, maybe a teeny, weeny bit bad. Or maybe a little more bad than that. What if we have to stay small like this for always? It'd be neat. Uncle Harry likes it, and maybe we can ride on his back and stuff. And hey, a chocolate raisin would last us all day long. You see, Buck, no matter what happens, it's always fun.
Boy, I thought for sure he was gonna be in Pratt's doghouse.
Who in his right mind would install central vac for a Shih Tzu?
Any luck?
No. What about the police?
Oh, that was a tough sell, but they're out looking for him right now.
We couldn't find him anywhere. What are we gonna do?
Look, don't panic, all right? He'll show up.
Harry?
Yeah?
Any sign of him?
No, I was talking to a bunch of locusts down at the park. They hadn't seen him. Boy, those guys don't miss much.
He's just got himself lost, and like Fred says, he'll show up.
Poor baby. He's probably scared out of his mind.
But we have our own little house, and it's warm and cozy with a cave that smells real bad. Mom? Is that you? Mom? Mom?
And to think, Ike, I trusted you. I actually thought you were going to set a good example for Turner. Don't you understand? You have a responsibility as an older brother. Turner looks up to you. Whatever you tell him he's going to do, you've got to realize that.
Yeah, Ike.
Okay, Tina, let's not overdo it.
I'm in the slipper, Mom. I'm in the slipper. I'm over here, Mom. In the slipper. Mom!
It was my fault, too. I said I'd teach him how to snap off a curveball, but I kept putting it off. And those little tykes feel cheated when you break your promises.
I don't know how long it's been since we went to the park together. And they just put up a new play structure. He would have loved it.
That's her. She knows we're here. She's playing a game.
As long as we're doing our mea culpas, I'm no better than the rest of you. I should spend time with him every day. I am his uncle. He looks up to me.
Well, I let him down. And I let you down, too, Case. He was obviously upset, and I was too caught up in my work to notice.
I know it's you, Mom. I know you're out there. Did you say back? Behind me? Okay.
I'm the one who drove my little boy away. All I did was yell at him.
Yeah, but Ike was the one that gave him the idea.
Yeah, you were.
It's true. Back to me again.
Turner! You're okay. Guess what? Me and Buck, we got little, and we were in my slipper, and then the kitty tried to get us, and then we got big again, and I'm real sorry about the bed, Mom.
Oh, sweetie, I don't care about the bed.
You don't?
No, it was an accident. I never get mad at you when you do things by accident. The most important thing is you're back with us safe and sound.
And little guy, the experiment, well, it sort of worked. Now, mind you, it was a delayed reaction, but I think we're on the right track. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for putting you through all this.
And I'm sorry I reneged on your spring training.
And I realize I haven't been taking you to the park lately. I'm sorry.
And what I said about running away, it was dumb.
Well, what we're saying, kid, is... Hey, we're all sorry.
For once, everyone's sorry. Except me.
Is the better stain getter.
No, no, said King Walrus. Yes, said the goose. No, cried the walrus. Yes, the goose replied. No, said the walrus. Yes, said the goose. And they all went to sleep.
Wow, that was a great story, Mom. They got mad at each other sometimes, but they loved each other.
Mm-hmm. You go to sleep, you got a busy day tomorrow, because everybody wants to take you somewhere.
Mom?
Yes, sweetie?
From now on, I'll always do what you want.
Good.
Because if I don't, scary things happen to me.
Turner, look, see, those things didn't happen because you were... Night, honey.
Now, one of the highest-rated reality shows in the country can be seen weeknights. Rescue 911. Join host William Shatner for Rescue 911. Weeknights at 9 on the Family Channel.
You're